G'day everybody, and welcome back for some more Icarus with Pav.
Morning, everybody.
We are going to research us some worm stuff.
Yup.
The ACS have big plans for
Ooh.
Make
Icarus,
some money in the
and
process.
you're part
Do we
of
want
it.
to play easy, medium, or hard?
Things haven't been running smoothly down there for them.
I think
They've been losing
probably leave it
teams,
on medium,
equipment,
given
and resources.
certain constraints
So
for
they're
today.
looking to outsource
Yeah, that's fair, that's fair.
someone with a proven record. 'Cause this one's
So
gonna
the
get wild.
reward, you get 50% more rewards if you go up to hard, and then you get 50% again if you go to hardcore. Can you do Oh, you can do medium hardcore. Wait, you can do easy hardcore. Huh. So you can do any combination. So you can either do medium, which gets you 600 and 200, or you can do easy hardcore, which gets you 600, 200. And the reward. Interesting. That's cool. I like that.
Or you could do like hardcore, which adds 50%, and then add insurance to it that minuses 33%. So you're still like getting more reward, but don't have the risk.
Well, that's not true, because hardcore, you still can't revive your character. Oh, but then you just leave your character unrevived on the drop until the drop expires.
Yeah.
Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Cheeky. Yeah. All right. I'm going to claim the prospect. And let's get going. Thanks so much, Jonathan. Today, Pav and I have a little bit of a time constraint again, thanks to me. I am... my sister contacted me late this week and said, so we're going to come to Sydney, and do you want to come and join your nephews at a Lego exhibition in Sydney? And so, of course, I said yes. Because that should be fun. So that's what I'm going to be doing this afternoon, and I have to leave at a specific time, but there's plenty of time for us to get really stuck into this and potentially finish this mission. But it should add to the fun, I think. But if you if you stick around to the end and I wrap up rather rapidly, that'll be why.
I think I'm gonna bring my my gathering backpack so I can gather
They got the tech and the
Fair
cash
enough.
to do whatever they want.
this time round.
There's a lot riding on this one, and they know it. They sent the objectives through already, so get to the zone as soon as you can. And hope you got better luck than their last crew.
There's Pav. That was the... Oh, I was in a menu. I couldn't tell whether the hitch had gotten better or not when someone joins. Before I forget, let's go do the dysentery lottery. We're in the river, so it should be alright. Yay! No sick. So, map, what is it? I didn't actually, oh, that's a long way away. Do our usual plan, or do you want to spice things up a little?
How do you mean spice things up?
Well, we could get moving and then make a, uh-oh.
Oh,
Make a
yeah, that is a
base.
long way away.
Yeah, we could get moving and then make our first base, or we could just make our first base, get our oxygen, and do it here.
I think let's get moving and
I agree.
which will make, I'm sure will make some people happy that we're not just immediately, you know.
And, you know, I lost my wolf. I just built a bow to kill a wolf, and the wolf's gone. Oh no, there it is. It's walking toward the waterfall. Wolf, don't you know you're not supposed to go chasing waterfalls?
But it's so pretty. Okay, I need some arrows. Like my default situation in Icarus, I need arrows.
Yep, and hopefully I don't lose my knife this time.
Oh yeah, that was an expensive accident last time.
It really was.
I think you ended up net negative, didn't you? Then because of that, right?
I didn't do the maths on that, so thanks for making me aware that that's how it happened.
I can't remember. I thought it was either just or it was very close. I couldn't remember which way it went.
Yeah, no, you're probably right. It probably was net negative. I just remembered something as I was smacking that rock. So I was playing Stationeers the other day, and Dean and I think Simon, I think he's one of the game designers, were in the chat, and I suggested something that I think the two of us have talked about before. I know I've talked about it with Capac. The idea of having a carving axe, or a carving hammer, or chisel, so that you can carve rocks around your base to be something pretty.
Okay. You must have talked about that one with Capac on a screen because I don't remember that one.
Because you were the first one who showed me a face in a rock.
Oh yeah. During the betas, yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, I know it's silly, I know it's kind of pointless, but I kind of want it. And then they immediately sent me a picture where they'd worked on a prototype of it. A picture that
Nice.
I will choose not to share because
That's probably yeah.
it's what's usually graffitied first anywhere, anytime.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about, given where I work.
But still, it was kind of cool that it was interesting enough immediately that they went straight for it. Because I think especially for outposts or for any longer thing, it's kind of just, or when you're waiting for something, just sitting around carving a rock, given the detail of their voxel deformation, like how tiny the voxels are in these boulders, you can actually do something pretty cool. Let me grab some of this, because I always forget to and then need it. Yeah, Benji, turning a rock into a rooster, exactly. Alright, Pav, I'm starting to get on the move.
No, I'm just skinning 2 wolves I just killed, and then I will be right behind you.
Feels a lot less scary getting on the move straight away when we've got our armor suits.
Yeah. It makes a huge difference to how you approach the missions once you get some of the gear.
And in a good way, for the most of it.
Okay, now let's see. Way down there already, yep.
Red, Pav is with me, as is usual on a Saturday when I stream. Because Capac works Saturdays, and that's a bear. No. It's not a bear. Where's that a bear? That is a bear! Wait, I only have 9 arrows. That's a bad idea. No, don't turn away yet, stupid bear. Go swimming, go swimming. Yep, 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 yep. Nope. Oh, grr. Oh, stupid. Patriot arrow. Oh. Killed the bear and almost got eaten by a pig.
Oop, I see you.
Yep. Just going to carve up my kills. Morning, Connor. Morning, Jimmy. Morning, Naomi. Morning, everybody.
Yep, morning.
Bacon. Frostshock, I don't know how long it'll be before they implement my carving idea, but I guess because it's not a lot of... Like, clearly the fact that they were able to show an in-game test only a very short period of time after I suggested it tells me that they could probably implement it quite quickly because it is just a variant on their regular stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I am looking forward to when it happens and hopefully being aware of when it happens so that I can immediately load up the game and carve some things. Good idea. To show it off. I guess we're crossing the river. Evil fish.
The next week mod update
Evil
spotlight
fish.
wood
Evil
rock
fish.
carving.
I saved you from an evil fish.
Why, thank you.
Wonder if I'll get any interesting Lego ideas from the exhibition today.
Grab some oxide ore here. Yeah, I was gonna go to there was the museum up here had the Lego expedition a while back, and mate and I were gonna go, but it was during the whole mandatory mask wearing and everything still, and we were like, yeah, we don't want to spend like multiple hours where we have to wear masks in a public space to go see it, so I think we ended up missing it. Wow.
What?
With the one shot on a buffalo. Bear?
Oh no, I shot you! Oh no. What the? How did I not get bitten? I am not pinning anywhere near as much as I had been.
We did get the slow on that one, but
Yeah, we did. That's cool. I think the pinning was a bit overdone. Where's my buffalo? There's my buffalo.
I'm going to take the bear skin because I got the first shot on him.
Yeah, I figured I was leaving the bear to you because you looked like you were about to carve it. I've seen the notes about the scanners, but because I don't like to play one game to ridiculous amounts. Like I like to play a lot. I like to have a variety of games. I don't have the time to explore every new thing that gets added every time. Today, Pav and I are actually going after the thing that was added in the previous patch, which is the ability to make stuff from cave worms. So we're sort of like one patch behind. I don't think today is the day for us to try and go after scanners because I think they're like a tier 4 tech. But I could be wrong.
Eisen's having a go at you in my chat. Funny. When you play with this guy, he's like shooting his teammates.
Quiet,
Here we
Eisen.
go. The buffaloes take less damage to kill them now?
No,
Or
I
you
just,
or are you already using stone arrow? I mean bone arrows.
no, I'm using stone arrows, but I do have like more damage perks than I used to have.
Okay.
Because after the refactor last time, I got even
Yeah,
more
hang on. Let
points.
me try and get this one.
Okay.
Yep. No. Oh, I pinned it, but I didn't kill it.
Yep. I killed it.
Rolly, rolly buffalo. Well, when we get a chance to stop at some point.
Yeah, we should do some cooking. But we'll have to wait till the rain's gone.
Have you got some oxygen?
Yep. Got 26 on me.
It was like 3 rocks we just ran past. If you needed some, that was all.
Okay, eating raw pumpkin. Not particularly helpful. Not harmful, but not particularly helpful. Hey, Black Shadow. Yeah, Pav and I today are trying to get the cave worm recipes unlocked. So we thought that might be useful.
And it gives exotics.
Yes, the mission does give exotics, which makes me think it's going to be hard. I'm interested to see what they're going to do with the timers now that the timers are in-game time rather than real-time.
I think it probably take them a little while to then kind of see how
Well, they'd have all
people
the
do
data
on
from the
the
beginning of
yeah.
how long it takes people to run each mission.
yeah, but people wouldn't have run it in the same kind of mindset because of the way the timer was.
Yeah.
So now that they've made the change to the timer, they need to get that data set established again, because it's otherwise you're going to end up with very skewed data, I think.
But I think all it would do would... I think people, they'll probably just need to tighten them up. I think the timers would be loose, more likely to be loose, thanks to people being like, well, I've got 7 real-time days, so I can just take 12 hours on this thing of in-game time. So I don't think it'd make it overly difficult initially. But I could be wrong. Decide if I feel like I'm getting less bones than I was used to. Maybe I was just killing different animals. Yeah, Hammerby, taking my turn as the meat shield. For some reason, I always seem to be the one that's targeted by the bears. More bone arrows. There we go.
I'm not really sure how you're doing more damage, because I have all of the damage bonus ones out of the archery tree.
So, I've also got the improved arrows.
Oh yeah, because you've got the better crafted arrows, and I don't.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that'll be it.
Yeah. I was in the menu.
Yeah, that's right. I had him before he was gonna get to us.
And thanks, Hammerby. Or, to slur that a little bit less, thanks, Hammerby. So, kind of felt like I said that without any consonants whatsoever. Getting my Legolas fix in.
Wolf.
Dead.
Something else up there coming. Yeah, another wolf.
Oh, you got it right.
Behind you. I was trying to get it before it got to us, but I could not see it for the bushes.
Oh well. It happens. It's alright. I stabbed it in the face. As I harvest every buffalo that I can find. Where'd that deer go? Yee. I feel like I'm almost too effective with this bow. This is the most basic bow and I'm just able to go around smashing all of these things.
One shot everything, yeah.
Yeah. It does potentially give us the opportunity to, like, not really worry too much about what level bow I'm at. So I'm clearly able to do a lot of damage, at least with sneaking. Where'd my deer go? There it is.
Right here. Well, I had 3 spare talent points, so I now have the maxed bonus crafted bow arrows now.
Ah, good.
Boom. There goes that wolf.
Oh, man, so much rain.
It's that way
Feels
when you
like
pick up-
home.
Yeah. Yeah, how bad is the weather down there at the moment?
Oof. It's miserable.
It's, I got a package I'm waiting on from Victoria, and it's stuck on like somewhere down there because it can't get through Sydney.
Yep. That'll happen. Yeah, the floods are pretty bad. Not right where I am. Like, right where I am is fortunately hilly enough that most of the flooding is quite local and only really road closures. Not much property damage. But, yeah, down in Sydney it's real bad. Really, really bad.
That deer is having a hard time there. Oh, sorted himself out.
Alright, let's get some distance. How far have we made it so far? We've done a decent distance,
Oh,
considering it's 2 PM. We probably want to pick a spot to settle down, make a quick camp, and make ourselves some longbows. Watermelon.
bear.
Bear? Bear. Bear see me. That was close.
At least with me having the better crafted arrows now, it doesn't matter who picks up the arrows. They're all the same type.
Yeah, it was kind of annoying having the mixed arrows. Yeah, Billy, I tend to find that with the longbow, you're pretty safe with most enemies if you've got most of the bow skills. Yeah. So, do you reckon we go through the snow here?
I still can't much shot a buffalo.
Cut through the snow? I think so.
Hmm.
Build a camp, then cut through the snow?
Yeah, I don't want to die to. I don't want us both to die to a polar bear going through the snow.
Very cool. Alright. I will make a quick camp and we can make a few little fires. If you know where a cave is around here, I guess you could collect some iron. But might be a bit of an annoyance because we'll have to carry it. So maybe not. Maybe not.
Let's grab some sticks and make some bedrolls. Okay, I have 2 bedrolls.
Cool. Plus 20 food when consuming raw game meat. Slimy, yet satisfying.
Ew.
Nice little Lion King reference there.
Yeah, the only cave is a reasonable distance
Okay.
back the other way, so
Yeah.
because there's one back up in the center edge of F7, and the next one's down like from memory is down in like E8 somewhere, because there's a little lake just off to the left on the map of where we are, where we built that hut when we did the mission to go and deal with the unlock that passway through there to the
Brain not firing today?
yeah. Trying to remember the name of the mammoth. Mammoths. Yeah, there we go. Brain's working now. I'm totally awake.
Uh-huh. Are you one of these coffee people?
No, I don't drink coffee. I hate the stuff. It's too bitter. My caffeinated beverage of choice would be Coke.
Still need more timber. Wayne's watching
There's
me on his tablet and you on the TV.
I feel privileged then. I'm on the big screen.
Yeah. You're streaming in 1440 now, aren't you, as well?
No,
No?
not yet.
No.
I will be soon, hopefully. I've just got my new monitors for the new office setup, so, and they are 1440, so
Oh, is your current monitor 1080?
yeah.
Right.
So I can't do pass through to
Yeah.
capture it, because I'd have to upscale it, and
Yeah. What's the point?
yeah. That would be a whole lot of extra processing power that
It's not doing anything really that useful.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was looking at that same capture card that Capac bought the other day,
Yeah.
because I needed to get a capture card for I'm going to use my old gaming PC as the stream machine, so that I can offload that from the computer I'm playing on.
Yeah,
But yeah, I was looking at that external one, because then I was like, oh, cool. Well, if it's doing a lot of the heavy lifting for the processing of the video, then that means the old computer will handle it even better.
Well, the reason we both were keen on that card, like I've previously just not bought that card because I bought other things instead, because it is moderately expensive comparatively, but
Playing too many other games, trying to click on the door to open it.
it's it's a really good option for packs and expos, because you can just ask the person at the booth, can we just plug this in, do the pass through, and then we can record whatever games we play while we're there. And you get the and you've got the footage on it on an SD card.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about that because I was like, would it be handy if I wanted to record, if I did want to record something, but then edit it on my main PC, I can just take the card out and chuck it in my main PC to do the edit.
I think if you're in that situation, you're just better transferring it over the network. It's so much quicker. I've made a crafting table thing.
Was the stone was for?
That and a little fire I'm going to put down inside. Uh, 666 Red, Pavs, streaming on YouTube just like me, and you can find the link in the description of my stream. It is right there.
Yes. Because Discord be down, so we couldn't stream in there today.
Wood. All right, I'll get some more wood.
Yeah, see, I tried like putting like a lot of sugar in my coffee, and it didn't work. A friend of mine suggested chocolate mochas as an option for less bitter coffee, and I tried it, and yeah, nah. Even with like, I think it was
It's
like
then just
6
bitter
teaspoons
chocolatey
of,
dirt water.
Yeah, yeah. I think I started with like 1 teaspoon of sugar, and I think I got to 6, and it was still like, nah.
So the only time I've drunk coffee through some degree of choice was when I was in the US. I was driving really late at night. I was really tired, needed some caffeine, and I cannot tolerate how sweet American energy drinks are. They've got so much high fructose corn syrup in them. I think they're very similar to what Mother tastes like here. And I couldn't do it. It was too much for me. And
So much sugar and everything over there, but...
Well, there is here too. But yeah, that I couldn't tolerate, so I, by choice, got a coffee instead. Because the coffee was fortunately so weak that I was actually able to tolerate it. So I think it was a Starbucks mocha or something. Yeah, Shadowstar, that'd be good. Thanks for that. Apparently, Discord is working for other people. It might just be a local Australian server issue.
Oh, okay.
I just tried to reload mine. I'll see if it works now. Or if it's still brokered. Oh, it actually works now.
Sweet.
The funniest thing about high fructose corn syrup, I reckon, is that it was done as a marketing ploy to no longer be sugar. And now they want to change it back. And now the regulators in the US are saying, no, you're now high fructose corn syrup. You can't now be sugar again. Which I think is hilarious. Way to shoot yourself in the foot. Have you made the oxide thingy, or shall I?
Oh no, I haven't. I didn't. I thought we're going full blown base, right?
Well, no, that's just part of the basic stuff. I figured we can leave this here.
All right. Let me. Have I got the stuff for it? In blind or right?
Are you looking in your personal or in the thingy? Because it needs to be in the crafting bench.
Yeah, yeah, I must have been looking in the personal.
Did we decide last time that drying the meat wasn't worth it, or...
I don't remember. I need 8 bones. You got any spare bones?
No, I crafted all my arrows. I'm going to have to go hunt something. Here we go. Might get enough from this ShamWow. Gah!
Oh.
Wolf and bear! Wolf and bear. Okay, I got the wolf.
Oh, the bear's after me now. That's the first time they've changed. It's changed.
Yeah.
Like that.
There was supposed to be some behavior changes with them.
That's good. I like
Yeah.
the fact that it changed. It just changed targets.
Makes the
What
fight
it
a lot
should
more
do.
interesting. Yeah, you were doing more damage to it. I don't know where the wolf went.
Yeah.
But that's enough bones for us to make the thing we wanted.
Ah, found the wolf.
Okay, good. I'll go make the oxide dissolver. I've got a little bit of sulfur, so if we just collect a bit more oxide, hopefully we'll have enough to at least half fill our bottles and not worry about it while we're in the snow.
Let me grab some oxide then. Need the stupid rock for the plants. Yeah, got it.
Yeah, I probably should set my spawn point. That is a good idea, Shittles.
Alright, we have plenty of oxide in there for like a half fill.
Yeah, I think we're going to run out of sulfur before we run out of oxide, aren't we?
No.
No? Yeah, I'm a mog. I guess caramel is effectively just slightly burnt sugar, so does the same thing, but it has a bit more flavour and depth to it than regular sugar. Oh yeah, the sulfur lasts forever in that. I put some of the game meat in the drying rack, so I've got some dried game meat as well.
Oh, you made a drying rack?
Yeah, I just shoved it outside because they're cheap and why not? Is there anything else we should make before we go into the into the snow? I don't think so. Might ditch a little bit of my stuff I'm carrying.
Yeah, I might ditch the like 100-something stone I've got.
Maybe get some more fibers. We don't need to carry 300 leather either. I might move the game meat out to the drying rack just so that the other stuff will cook. All of the sugar forms that have a little bit more molasses in them have a bit more of a depth to their flavor. Like that's all the browns, all the brown various brown sugars from raw sugars. Like raw, demerara, brown, light brown, dark brown. Can't remember what the proper names of those are though.
Yeah, I prefer raw sugar in my tea when I make a cup of tea.
Yeah, there's more
That
to
kind of
it.
caramel. Yeah, adds that kind of slight hint of kind of caramelly flavor
Yeah,
to it.
yeah.
Makes it really nice.
I should probably make myself a suture kit to treat my deep wound. In fact, we should probably both make a few bandages because remember that was the issue we ran into when we were in the snow.
Yeah. Suture kits need bones, and I just used all my bones to make more arrows.
Well, you can make the bandages at least.
Yeah. I have 5 bandages now. They changed the icon for that. I'm sure that was like a orangey, like a yellowy orangey color for the bandage, not that like really white kind of thing before.
I don't trust my memory on it. I didn't pay that close attention. Loaded question, Black Shadow. If you're talking you've got access to a free key, then I'd love it. If you're talking about you buying me Farming Sim 22, I'd feel slightly guilty because I'd want to play it, but I still have not managed to get Capac to play it with me. The Farming Sim games. Because I think I'll have a lot of fun. So I guess the short answer is yes, but the long answer is not if it's going to be expensive for you, because... Yeah. I've grabbed my bottle and yours should be pretty full now. Yeah, it's full.
Well, oh good, we swap bottles.
Yeah, whatever.
Is it?
They're
'Cause
effectively the same.
Yeah, I had to move yours to the other end to...
Well, that
cause once it got to half, I had to swap them
Yeah, yeah.
around so that it...
What do I eat? I should eat the stringy meat. Oh, wait, no, that's showing us the prime meat buff. Whoops.
Your torch is still on.
Yes, it is. Let's chuck those in because I don't really need them. Grab my bacon. You should grab your fish. Yeah, Kevin, I do have a bit of a sweet tooth, which is my biggest battle in terms of not getting a little bit too round around my middle. Because I am very guilty of enjoying the sweeter side of things. Oh, Black Shadow, I loved that picture of Cat Pack playing in a box that you did. That one's awesome. All right, shall we sleep and get moving?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Wait till one more meat cooks and then just move on. I think we can probably leave the meat here.
How much cooked meat do you have?
I have 3 cooked stringy, 3 dried game, 5 cooked game. And we'll soon have 2 cooked meat.
Oh, okay. I'm going to grab the dried stuff from outside then.
Yeah, that was mostly yours anyway. It was your stuff that you'd left in the fireplace that I moved out to put the regular meat in.
Well, I've got some berries and like 4 pieces of dried meat, so probably enough for now.
Yeah, and we can always cook more once we're in the snow anyway.
I keep punching things and whacking things because I keep trying to use my mouse to, open and close things.
What have you been playing recently?
Stationeers and a new one called Planet Crafter.
Yeah, that I can imagine you'd get some fun out of Planet Crafter. I don't think I would as much. Because you like Factorio, don't you? And those style games.
Yeah. I've kind of gone off Factorio a little bit. The whole like build a huge thing and then have to tear it down and start again.
I knew I shouldn't have mentioned that issue. That's one of my issues with it too. I feel really guilty about saying those things.
No, I was already like on that mindset before you ever like mentioned it.
Okay,
so
good. But you know when you're enjoying something, and then someone shatters that illusion that you have that it's just good fun and points out the pointlessness of it almost, and you're just like, oh, why did you just ruined that for me?
Yeah.
And I feel slightly guilty when I have a personal like, yeah, this isn't that fun for me for this reason sort of thing, and then point it out because I'm like, how many people's fun am I going to potentially ruin with this comment? Fun that they could have easily had if they'd not heard me say it.
Yeah, I've been enjoying Planet Crafter. It's been kind of a like just a chill, like no stress kind of game a little bit.
Yeah.
Like while I'm like watching TV and stuff.
Speaking of no stress, I'm being warned that there's a two-legged bear behind me.
I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
Oh, dang it! You got that one.
Somehow killed it by its foot.
Yeah, steal your arrow out of that one because mine missed. Killed it just before.
Local honey is good for a whole bunch of reasons, Kevin. Well, the whole supporting native hives and things like that. Because of the bee apocalypse that we're going through. You're being very noisy with that antler, Charlie. Don't know if you guys on stream can hear it, but
I can.
Pav can hear it, and the stream can hear it. Yeah, she's chewing on a piece of deer antler.
We need to head this way.
Which way? Oh, the big way.
The direction of that cat that I just shot.
Ah, yeah, the other way's kind of swings around north, doesn't it?
Oh no!
Whoa.
No! Oh,
That was close. That is a big cat.
thank goodness for like the F to get out of the skinning. I should think because I was in the middle of skinning.
I'm going to help you with the skinning just because it gets us to move on.
I was just trying to grab some more bones for arrows. 'Cause, let me go through them quickly in here.
Oh, that did some unusual ragdolling. The word? That's the word. Ragdolling. Snow leopards have been in the game for a little while. Ow! So have wolves. Cheeky wolf. Oh, stabbed the wolf before it got me. It's so rare I managed to stab a wolf before it bites me.
Yeah, Splitsy's still behind me. I was like, I've lost a Splitsy.
Yes, you have. When Pav says he's low on arrows, I go, okay, I'll make some arrows. Because I'm sure I'm going to have to share them at some point. Yeah, it was a
Well,
one shot with a knife, which is really rare for me.
I don't think I'm particularly low, but I'm low by your standards.
You mean I've constantly got more than 100 arrows standards?
Yeah.
That's noisy, Charlie. Yes, it is. At least you're not so itchy today. She's on an oral steroid and a steroid cream for her rash that she got while she was at the kennel while I was away.
Oh,
I think with all the rain, they weren't able to get out and mow the acreage, so the grass had gotten quite long and it irritated all of her belly. She'd started getting some weeping and sores under her arms, or behind her front legs.
Given the size of your dog, that must have been some pretty long grass then.
Oh, yeah. Like, easily 40 to 50 centimeters tall from the video we saw of it.
Yes, like levels of lose other dogs in the grass.
Yes, that is true. It's accurate. I've got so many arrows. Would you like some? Or would you like to just... Or have you got enough now that you're happy to just mosey?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm over 30 now.
What are you doing, dog? You trying to break my shed? You're big enough to.
I was trying to turn your computer power off again with the end of the point of the deer end up.
Yeah, I really need to get my UPS set up. I've just been lazy about it. It got delivered the day before I went away and I just haven't done it. Thank you so much, Black Shadow.
You apparently launched a bear into orbit last
I did get...
stream.
I can't remember which stream it was, but I do remember killing a bear and it kind of went weird with its ragdoll and kind of threw itself out of the ground. Oh, you just killed a cat. That's what that was. Run. I wonder if we should have gone the other way.
No, I think we want to. Like, we're about to get to a turn where we want to head.
Easterly.
Take that. Yeah.
We should be exiting the snow relatively soon. Whoa. Sneaky wolf. Oh dear. This is when things get spicy. Oh! Look at this wolf. I got it mid jump, so it kind of made it across,
Face
but only
planted
half.
itself into the snow on the other on the
Yeah.
far side.
Ragdoll, especially when it's taken to slight extremes, is quite fun in games.
Hey, you just leveled.
I remember watching the early, I think it was RL Tournament 2003 videos and seeing the ragdoll in that and being like, that looks amazing. We can do that now. That's so cool. And that's a long time ago, and it's still janky. It's still fun. Well, okay, the wolves were further away from me than I appreciated, but once 4 of them are going after you, it's not hard for things to mess up.
You're only going to miss a few times on that closest one, and then you end up with all 4 of them on top of you.
Yeah, because the time it takes to kill the first one, the other ones have caught up to you, so it can get interesting quickly. I try not to underestimate the damage that they can do if you let your guard down and you make a mistake.
Oh, I just got a cold debuff, which is causing damage.
Have you taken your water bottle out?
No, I did not.
I did it as soon as we got into the snow.
Oh, I guess I'm taking a little bit of damage for a while.
Oh no! Did you see what I just did?
Yeah. Are you dead?
No. No, I just sprained my ankle. I was planning on landing on the higher bit and then jumping down here. But I missed. I hit the tiny little gap in the middle.
I saw you just fall. I'm like, oh, whoops. I need to backtrack a bit and go down the safe way.
Well, it would have been safe if I'd not missed my jump. Oof.
Famous last words, those.
Valid. Very valid.
Healing splits his arrows. Good morning, Mary. I think that's the first person I've ever had watching from Tanzania. I think I pronounced that right. I did from the tell you
I think
the
so.
correct spelling for Tanzania. I think.
I think it's fascinating looking through the list of where people watch from on YouTube. Mental note. Rocks are hard. Ice is hard. Falling onto either one hurts a lot. Falling onto both still hurts a lot. It's true.
Oh no, Tennessee. Sorry.
Silly discourse over the top.
Yeah. I can read.
That's all right. You're not pro streamer Amaru, so you can get away with it.
Hey, I'm happy to admit that I failed grade 12 English. On a technicality.
So, I wanted to do... The year before I got to year 12, they got rid of the extended art in year 12. that I wanted to do. And so I went, I need another unit. All right, I'll do the extended English one. Turns out, the extended English was easier than the regular one. The extended bit of the program was actually easier. Because it was more interesting. Whereas the other bits, not so much. Are we actually going to get out of the snow? We're not, are we?
Oh, I think we should have turned right a little bit ago. I think.
You think
Or
so?
maybe
It
not.
looked like it turned around and went west, which is why I went this way.
We are almost up.
I'm keen to keep trying this way because I think it's still right, but you know my sense of direction.
I don't. To be honest, actually looking at the map, I don't think either direction's particularly great.
No, I don't think so.
Oh yes, got the long one, and it didn't even do a kill cam.
I saw you kill it in my kill cam, which was cool. Like the shot lined up perfectly.
Nice. You Splitty stole my kill cam.
Oh, that looks like
Yeah.
the end. Yeah.
Oop.
Oh, I think you just got the kill, but I got the kill cam.
Yeah. I actually got a kill cam as well
Oh,
on that one. I'm glad this is the end because that storm is starting to stack up the exposure.
yeah. My exposure's not a problem, but my cold is getting a problem.
Yeah, I'm like fully cold. I have like a very small stamina bar at the moment because I'm too cold.
You did take your water bottle out, right?
Yes, I did. But the storm kind of started just as I was like starting to recover from that.
Yeah.
So I've kind of like just diminishing returns of like back to back. Yeah.
Yep. Ah, there we go. Now it's getting warmer. And please no bear. This would be bad time for bear.
Given the distance that we've had to travel, would it be maybe wise that we build another little hut and some beds? Just so that we've got spawn point that's not like halfway across the world?
Yeah, let's just get to where the objective is, just so we can get a clearer idea of where it actually, like, that we're actually close, and that we're not behind some weird twist in the world that we have to go back a whole heap and backtrack to get to it.
Yeah, there's no Z in Tennessee, so yeah, epic fail. Like I said it, and I was just like, I really don't feel like that's right, but I was like, I've said it now anyway, so.
I definitely have someone who has watched my videos from Tanzania though. When I've looked through the list of where people are from. This is looking promising as the correct direction. So we're about to come out into the open again.
There's a cave just up here from memory on the right hand side.
What can I ditch that I'm carrying? I don't need that pumpkin. I don't need that meat. I'm going to grab some sulfur, just but I don't really need sulfur at this point, do I? Because we don't need to make another rocksite thing. Our oxygen bottles are lost.
Hmm.
Well, I've started
Oh, no.
now.
Wrong. Actually, no. No cave on the left. I'm thinking different passageway out of the snow. Although, actually... No, it's down further, I think.
Wait, is our objective going to be in a cave because this is the cave worm thing?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Could well be.
We know as much as each other on this one.
Yep. Which is good. Means you don't have to hold back.
Yeah. It's so hard watching you make like the completely wrong choices and having to let you do it.
Oh,
When I know the missions.
why do I get the feeling this is the underwater lake? Underwater cave.
Yeah, maybe it is, but then the entrance is. Yeah, it is that lake, but I think no. Is it or isn't it? I'm so disorientated. No, that lake's over in like 011, isn't it?
Oh wait, no, there's some sample analyzer here. There we go. There's a box.
Gear like this eats power, so you're gonna have to find a way to juice it.
Oh no.
But I figure you didn't make it this far without a few tricks up your sleeve.
And that's why we traveled the whole way here, because we needed power!
Did it give you the power generator or?
No! Which means we have to make one. Which means this is going to take for this is not going to be finished today.
Probably not. No.
We can try, but I think we're going to struggle.
I have gone past Splitsy.
Alright, I guess we start making a hut right here.
Yeah, and it'll go a reasonable size because we'll need to do
Yep.
the concrete mixer and the concrete furnace and
Yep. All the things.
yep, all the things.
Oh, well, that's alright.
Oh, so this thing is actually the device we've got to hook it up to. It's
Yeah.
not like a crate.
No.
The crate is the thing. That's cool. It's like a little mini crate with like some equipment attached to it. Nice.
It looks like it wants water too. It needs to be a tier 2 treadmill generator for those of us who are tired of making the other generators. Yeah.
Here, I've got some wood for you.
Oh, that's alright, my inventory's full. That's why I had to start building now.
Well, in the container, in the contents of that container box thing, there's a stack of 100 wood.
Cool.
I'm going to go and try and find some mining.
Cool.
Just the one worm. Okay. That
Thanks,
was,
Nab. I've just said she's so proud of me for going to the objective before building a million things. I'm learning.
It's only taken, what, like 6 months?
Right, you.
Oh, you left yourself open for that one.
I did. I expected no different.
Oh, thank you, Jimmy, for pointing that one out before I ended up with an infected wound.
Oh, am I out of... Must be out of fibers.
Well, I'm now that we've got to make this stuff, I am very happy. I brought my
Your hauling one?
my mining backpack. Yeah.
Yeah. I am also happy you brought that.
Oh, I did bring my cave lung medicine, but I just got cave lung.
Nuts.
Okay, that should be enough to get us started. I don't want to mine too much of it because I want a better pickaxe so I'm getting better yield before I mine the rest.
Are you talking about the iron?
Yeah.
Yep.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 and a bit stacks. I will mine some stone so we can get a furnace going.
Yeah, and a proper fireplace. I think it's a good idea. Yes, with Capac not being able to be here on weekends, it means that it's Pavel night. But with the change in the way that the mission timers work, Capac and I may well drop onto this drop if we decide we want to play some. Given there's 7 days of game time available for us, which I like.
Hmm. Yeah, now we're starting to do these missions kind of like at the end of the trees. Like they're not. It's a little bit less. You can kind of smash out 2 in one stream.
Yeah. Those early ones are very different. Yeah, Capac and I have been playing a lot of RimWorld with Wasted as our Tuesday streams recently, which we've been having a lot of fun with. But I'm sure at some point that colony is going to die. And then we'll want something else to play for a while. Actually, that's a while. Let's do it this way. collecting all the wood you can.
I needed some to make a crafting bench, so
Ah.
and stuff. So I'm just grabbing the one tree. That should be enough for my needs.
Yep. RimWorld is on Tuesdays. The VOD will go live on YouTube sometime. Possibly before then. Probably before then. The VOD of the previous one. The VOD that's going out tonight is going to be the most recent survival with Teal, Space Engineers, and then I was going to do the Stationeers one for Sunday night, maybe? Maybe on Monday or something I'll release the RimWorld VOD.
Was there anywhere in particular that you had planned for the crafting bench to be?
Nope. What's this planning thing you're talking about?
Oh.
What are you owing?
I placed it, but it needs shelter.
Yes, it does. Yes, Charlie. I heard that.
I was like, was that the dog?
I think she's heard my other half get home. And she's like, I want out, I want out, I want out. But no, if you haven't been retrieved, that means something is going on that you would be a menace for, so I'm not going to let you out. That's how it works, doggo.
I was like, could I get away with like a single roof piece over the top of the
No.
crafting bench? Nope.
Nope. I figured this needed to be a large base, so I'd go large. I always get criticized for going too small, so... Darren, the refactor in Stationeers in single player currently is really solid. Like, it felt smoother. As in, it felt like there were less little hitches. Though, that could also be because I was previously playing multiplayer and that's what I'm comparing to, though. I think the last few times I've played single player, so it felt really good. They haven't finished the multiplayer, so it's not ready for multiplayer yet, which is why it's not the main branch. But it sounds like there's been some good progress made on that. I may have to try and figure out why the dog wants out. She doesn't normally do this unless someone's come home. She never cares about going out to pee or anything.
just does it on the floor.
No, she just holds. She's a big dog, so she seems to be able to hold for ridiculous amounts of time sometimes. Like, she's never cried to get let out overnight or anything like that. Do you know what I kind of wish they'd done with the roof pieces? I know that the half pieces are cheaper, but they probably could have just included them as the regular ones.
Just another variant on that, yeah.
Yeah. Just so you didn't end up wasting roof bits by having the other ones. Like making too many of them or something. I don't know. I can see merits in both, but... I figure this is a good start. This is a lot bigger than I normally build. And deliberately not like 3 blocks wide, because 3 blocks wide we just tend to end up with an open floor space that then we fill with benches and it's actually harder to navigate. Oh yeah, Kevin, there will 100% be a new Stationeers series with Capac once the refactoring update actually comes out. He has agreed to it. So I won't let him back out. And I had a lot of fun the other day playing it.
Was that the beta release?
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously they fixed it a little bit more, maybe, because last time I played it, we tried the beta when the beta release first came out, when it was like there will be bugs.
It's still that.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's broken in multiplayer. It works fine in single. It works really well in single player, but it's broken in multiplayer.
Okay, yeah, we were testing in multiplayer and airlocks just didn't function at all. So
yeah,
our advanced airlock would not we couldn't set it up.
Have you got the roof pieces for that, or shall I?
I've got the corner pieces, yeah. Just trying to find.
I mean, yes, my player model was lacking a head for a good proportion of the stream. But that apparently is more of a the player model needs to update, and then it's fine.
Yay!
It's
I have shelter. Oh, no, I had shelter for a second, and then I lost it.
Maybe we need some doors.
Oh no, it's back again. Bonus to crafting. Oh, lost shelter. Got shelter.
How about now?
Okay, it was weird. It stopped. It stopped at crafting, but didn't like continue once it started again. Had.
Patch note for Capac. Updated the stay right there talent to have 100% chance for thrown knife critical hits to immobilize their target. Ah. That does make knifing a little more achievable, I guess. Okay. Charlie's given up and she's gone and lying down now. Good. There we go. Look at our pretty little veranda over the lake.
Yeah, I liked it. Oh.
I'll go collect stone to make the fireplace now.
Yeah, I made the top half of the chimney, but that was all I had stone for.
Just clearing the high-risk trees from the house. Oh, will leather curtains not go on the double doors? Oh. That's pity. Because yeah, I could have done leather flaps for the door out onto the veranda. Kind of forgot that they were even a thing, to be honest.
Yeah.
Alright. This poor dog, I've got to figure out whether she's just being antsy because my other half's out there, or she's being legitimately antsy. One sec.
All good.
She needs to pee. I feel guilty.
Need more iron ingots. Oh, she just showers. I was like, please don't give me a lightning storm while Splitsy's away from the computer. That would be bad. I know we have not checked out the scanners yet, and I don't think we probably will be in this one.
So apparently Charlie did hear something, but the first thing she heard, I have no idea what it was, because no one was home until just now. But she must have heard my partner's car. I can use this axe. I don't need to worry about having stone axes when Pav's around.
What?
So normally what I do is I save my station axe for mining the iron, because except for when I'm playing with you, I tend to be the miner.
Okay.
But you're so much better at it that I defer to you when we're together.
Well, I specifically spec'd into the mining stuff.
Yes, a precognitive pupper. Shadow Star. But yeah, so I normally save my good pickaxe for that, rather than using it for stone, but since you're here, I can use it for stone and save myself time and get the chimney. If you've already
I made a chimney cap.
If you've already made it, do you want to pop it in the crafting bench and I'll grab it from there?
The chimney cap?
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't the crafting bench.
Okay, cool.
I made the long one, so...
ES Puppy. Right, that should be enough, I think.
I'm waiting for this iron to smelt so I can make the anvil, so I can then make myself a new pickaxe, because my pickaxe is broken. And I don't want to go mining with a stone when it's even worse than the one I had.
And I'll make 2 bedrolls. Maybe set your spawn point while you remember.
Oh yeah. I'll remember to do that once I'm dead.
Shamrock, I wouldn't think so. I'd think it'd be surprised. I'd be very surprised if Icarus got changed to Unreal 5. Don't think there'd be a lot for them to gain when they've only just released and it's a fairly pretty game as it is.
And they spent a lot of time working with NVIDIA and that to,
Optimize it anyway.
Yeah.
When am I going to play 7 Days to Die again? I don't know. So right now, a lot of the stuff that I used to do solo and is actually taken up by Wrong Way Up. But once Wrong Way Up finishes up, Mondays will change to something else. And I don't know what that will be at this stage. So I haven't decided. Yeah, Drop Dead, it is good to see that the classification board is reviewing their decision on RimWorld. Because I feel like I'm honestly suspicious that there's someone at the classification board who either thoroughly believes that games like these shouldn't be available, or is picking games that they think people will kick up enough of a stink about, and they're denying them because they want to keep make headlines so that something eventually properly changes about it. Hey, would you like daylight?
Oh yeah, we should probably sleep. Yeah. Not that it makes much difference once I'm in the cave anyway.
And have you set your spawn point?
Yes, I have.
Good.
But I should probably give you daylight before I go running off into it.
Yeah, that's
cave
appreciated. But yeah, as I've said innumerable times before, there's always that challenge of deciding which of the many games I want to play, I'm going to play. Because, like, if Scrap Mechanic gets an update, if... like, I said recently I'd like to give Empyrean another shot, but do it in single player, so I'm not breaking things with co-op.
Kind of looking forward to the idea of maybe playing that some Ark with you, like you were thinking about.
Which one was that?
But Ark.
Oh, Ark, yeah, and Ark as well. Oh, jeez, I'd completely forgotten about Ark. Yeah, that's what I mean. There's so many. There's so many. Oh. I can't
I've
keep
never
track of it
actually
all.
played Ark before, so
Yeah.
Yeah. Closest I've gotten to Ark was Atlas.
What should I be doing to help us get towards...
We're gonna need a heap of silicon and stone to make the concrete.
Okay. Silicon stone, and I also probably want to get the epoxy.
Yeah, start getting the epoxy going.
Am I going to try the community edition of Medieval Engineers? I'll probably take a look at the very least. Whether on stream or not, I'm not sure. I played a bit of Medieval Engineers, but I felt like even more so than Space Engineers, it needed enemy combatants that were NPCs. Because if you're building, like for me, medieval building is more about castles than it is about houses or other pretty things. So I found it hard to motivate myself. I found it harder than I don't find it hard to motivate myself in Space Engineers at all. But I found it hard to motivate myself in Medieval Engineers.
Yeah, not a lot of drive to build a moat, which there's no real need for a moat.
Yeah, and I think that was its undoing a bit. I always felt Medieval Engineers could be used to make your own D&D type game. What, so like build the sets in Medieval Engineers and then just roleplay your way through them? interesting concept. Wait, my max capacity is now 130 kilos rather than 120.
You got your backpack on.
I do, but I thought it was still 120 with my backpack. Maybe I'm just misremembering. I'm just going to overload myself. Well, so Tom, Capac and I, obviously mostly Capac, have talked through the idea of doing something similar like that in Space Engineers using a, obviously futuristic setting D&D style game. Where we build the space stations, we build the ships, etc. in Space Engineers and play through that way. But yeah, I don't know where Capac is up to with that. Capac and I are both guilty of the, oh, that'd be a great idea, I'm going to start work on it, and then getting, 30% of the way through, and that's about it. Getting distracted by another idea that's potentially equally as good, but takes a whole lot less time to execute.
Slightly hit that ramp and that won't let me deconstruct it because it's damaged.
Whoops.
Okay, caves in this area.
No, Drop Dead, we still haven't finished our Baldur's Gate playthrough either. In fact, I've been thinking about some of those sorts of projects that I feel like it'd be really nice for myself to wrap up, or at least get to a point of completion, and similarly like Baldur's Gate. And I've talked to Capac about the Baldur's Gate idea before, but Pav, you'll be interested in part of this. The Baldur's Gate concept was Capac and I would stream it till we finish it. Find a day where we have the whole day, and we will just keep going until we finish the game.
Marathon stream.
Yeah. Just so that we can feel like we've actually finished the dang thing. But I was also thinking of doing that for the Assertive Combat Systems mod. Setting aside 2 days and doing it as, in these 2 days I will finish the mod. I'm just going to keep going. We'll have to fight through some boring bits. We'll have to fight through some rough parts. That's just part of what it is. But we will get through the whole thing.
Get to it'd be an interesting one because it's get to see the interesting, the boring, and the downright
Frustrating.
Frustrating parts of building those kind of mods.
Yeah. Yeah, 8th SPS. That's kind of what I was thinking. If I go back and play Empyrean again, it'll be with Reforged Eden, because everyone tells me it's good. But I'd like to have played it solo before I tried playing it co-op, because I feel like with things like that, it's much better to have the solo experience first before running into multiplayer bugs and other issues.
Well, then you know if it's multiplayer or whether it's just game in general too.
Yeah.
If it's a bug.
But yeah, the ACS one is one I thought of doing, because I was like, I need to get this to release. I need to get this to a point where it's wow, we are really close to a cave, aren't we?
Yeah, it's empty now.
I know, but still. So what my thought was with the ACS thing was start off the stream by setting out the goals for what needs to be complete. and then just working through them one by one, testing it, making sure each component works, making sure each thing works, and then once it's all done, the following week, start a brand new series with it as my only enemy mod to get a feel of the balance and then adjust balance from there.
I believe they've dropped the number of worms in some of these caves.
Tom, I won't... Well, I've sort of been building a workshop of... I guess you could call it a workshop. It's my Lego workshop in my garage. Lego streaming space / workshop. I think once I get that up and going, that'll add a lot of my... satisfy a lot of my desire to build custom things in the real world. But yeah, I really want to get ACS to the point where the behaviors are all sorted, so all I'm doing is adding extra ships and extra bases. Because I think that's the more interesting stuff to watch and to do. And I thought a marathon stream where I'm just getting it done would be one nice way to have all of the concepts that I'm trying to achieve clear in my head and holding them clear in my head while I get the work done. Ah, see, Eisen? You knew you had to wear your ACS shirt today. But I think, being honest about it, I probably need to wait until Wrong Way Up is done before I can do that stream. Because the prep I do each week for Wrong Way Up takes up a bit of time. And I wouldn't want to put that aside in favor of finishing up ACS before it.
Well, bar you rolling the rover down a hill or us bots completely stone aging you again by accident, shouldn't be too much longer before you guys get to the pole and Wrong Way Up.
It shouldn't be, but I think the fact that we've only made it about 20 kilometers in the past 6 weeks suggests that it could be. I think I've probably got enough silica. See if there's another one. Grab this one and then I'll head back with it. And get stone! No, Eisen. No, if the bots go build a few bridges, you do not get ACS faster. I mean, I applaud the clever thinking, but no.
You'd probably come along and blow the bridge up anyway, because you'd be like, it's got to be trapped for sure.
Yeah.
Although it would be kind of amusing to like send Cat back across it in a small rover and make him trigger the the trap.
Well, it'd be funnier if the trap was only set to be triggered by large grid.
Yes and no, because then we'd...
But you know what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a trap would not actually be funny. It'd probably just slow everything down
Yeah.
to a horrible level, which Pav is well aware of and why he was saying that. And it's also why the bots don't do certain things, because it just doesn't work. And my pickaxe is broke. Do you reckon you'll have enough metal soon that I can make myself an iron pickaxe at least?
Oh, there should be plenty enough there to make another iron pickaxe.
Okay, so it's not too wasteful if I do it.
No.
Oakley, dokley.
I'm on my way back with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, almost 11 stacks of iron.
Ah, cool. Well, this is
I
gonna
think
make
we're
collecting stone much
good.
quicker. Yep. Yeah, it's just so much faster if you can use a decent pickaxe for this collection. I've gotten like 300 or 400 silica.
Sweet.
Think of the DE paranoia of a freshly built bridge. I'm so tempted to say to the bots that they can place a bridge somewhere, but knowing that there's about a 95% chance that the bridge that they'll place would be too narrow for the jalopy, and so be amusing from that point of view. Do we drive across it with only our middle wheels on? Do we not?
Or we do one where it's like two separated tracks with a split in the middle, and you got to like keep it perfectly lined up.
Yep. I have not started on the tree sap yet, but that's relatively quick for me. Because I can make a lot of this stuff while I'm out and about. But yes, I should do that as well. Should get onto the epoxy. There is that point as well, Eisen. Wherever you try and corral us to, we always go the other way, even when we're not trying to.
Yep. You set up all these cool things, and then you just like completely miss them.
Yep. Yeah, I know Steeljaw. I know I need the tree sap for the concrete, but I would also need epoxy for the other stuff, as you say. So I was just kind of lumping it all into, I need the stuff for that in my head.
Need stuff for stuff and make the stuff.
Indeed. I might store the stone outside in piles, because we're running out of room in the crafting bench. So when you're needing the stone, that's where it'll be. That's a fair point, Catsual. Because I drive, it does make it much harder for people to predict where we're going. The man who gets lost is most unpredictable.
Okay, the mortise and pestle's on the end of the workbench.
Yep.
And I had a bunch of sticks on me, so it's making some tree sap.
Cool. Now, I've never made a water network, have you?
No, I have not.
Okay, so that's going to be an interesting thing for us to figure out how to do. Oh, that's the other thing I need to go do. Hunt animals or bones. Haven't seen many animals around. Come here, walking bone farms. Where are you?
Walking bone farms. Good one.
Wait. Alright, I'm going to head toward the snow because we all know there's plenty of animals there. Really? This is going to be another one of these days where I just don't find animals after a certain... Oh, dear. I was about to say after a certain point. I need to find the densest forest, and that's where I'll probably end up. Hey, it's true. It's so often the case that where I want to go is through a lot of trees. And I don't even plan it that way, it just happens. Remember life finds a way, and remember Splitsy loses his way. Oh, Pigoo. Come here, Pigoo. I want your bacon. Wait, does that make me on some form of undead?
What?
In the life finds a way, I lose my way.
Hmm.
Dang it.
The opposite to life would be death, so...
Still surprises me on those days when I actually do get the correct direction. That sounded like a buffalo.
Was it a bear?
It was a bear. It was a bear. It's a dead bear. No, it's still a way. It's just not the right way. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. How many bones have I got? 100 something. 146. Yeah, that's right. I'll come home. That should get us a bit of epoxy without the sulfur, and I've got plenty of sulfur to make other epoxy from sticks.
Okay, I needed some space in the crafting bench. There's a cupboard on the end of the one crafting bench now.
Fair enough. Half expecting you to just make another crafting bench.
Cupboard was cheaper, I think. Maybe.
How was that not a kill shot? Oh, because it wasn't a stealth shot, that's why.
It did
One
make a
shot a
second
bear.
furnace, but
It was only level 3, but still, one shot a bear. I feel like hunting is actually a legitimately quick way of getting enough bones for making epoxy, rather than collecting sulfur. Did that take it down? Oh, it took it down!
I guess that one's a little bit like I think dependent on the mission that you're on too, and like how much wildlife there is.
Oh yeah, like if you're in the desert, definitely quick.
Yeah.
The irony of that is not lost on me. But yeah, it does depend on how quickly you find the animals. But I've gotten 300 bones from that little journey, and
Then again, I guess also that your good knife is also probably making a
That
pretty
is
big
true. That is a
substantial
very good
difference
point.
on that.
that is a very good point. I haven't actually checked to see, like, compare the skinning yield on this versus a steel knife or anything like that. Right in the eye! So a couple of the people in my chat are testing out exiting the skinning animation. And
Yeah, I know
no-
about that one from hand, but the only problem with that is that
yeah, it's the menu
That's
that's
it.
the problem.
yeah, it's the menu window is what gets you killed.
Yeah. So it's like, sure, I can get out of the skinning animation, but I'm still going to die when the menu pops up and I can't seem to close it, and I end up getting stuck. You've got 140 tree sap, and I'm making 100 bone meal, a crushed bone right now.
I just need 10 epoxy and I can make the machining bench.
Alright, I've queued it up for after the bone meal that's currently being made. So I'll be ready in about 30 seconds.
But yeah, I did the F to stop earlier on when we were in the snow, and I was skinning that cat so that I could get out of it to kill the other cat that had aggroed.
I still somehow seem to mess it up, though. Some horrible combination of panic and excitement that does it to me, I think. I really don't need to be carrying that on me. So what's next? Since you're doing all the crafting of things.
Azans, but getting killed by another tab or window is splits this tradition.
Is it getting killed or is it getting crashing? I think it's more crashing, isn't it? I think. So you got the machining bench down.
I haven't placed it yet. I'm thinking about where to place it. I think I might
over this
dump
side.
it.
I think it's the way to go. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a couple of repair hammers and a couple of fire whackers and put them in the cupboard.
That is a great idea.
Because let's be honest, we don't really want to carry them on our person, which is part of the reason that we end up not making them. But if they're in the cupboard and we know they're in the cupboard, and I'll put them at the top of the cupboard as well. What the? What? Oh, that's what happened. Just leveled up from crafting a repair hammer.
Nice.
Of all things.
You repaired your XP bar back to 0.
Yes. Oh, cave scanner. A scanner that can locate caves within the surrounding area. Right-click to toggle audible beeping. Refined
That must
gold.
be the new one.
Yeah, it's made at the machining bench. Iron ingots, refined gold, iron nails, and copper ingots. So it's not that expensive either. Just looking for the water stuff. Thought it might have been in tier 3, but I'm worried it's in tier 2 or tier 4.
I have no idea.
Water's tier 4. You have to make the fabricator.
Maybe it might be like the concrete mixer where like it works without the water, but it's just slower.
It is in our mission objectives, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That we have to connect water to it?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
So I have unlocked the water pump, the water pipe tool. So the pump requires 24 steel ingot, 4 electronics, 20 concrete mix, and 16 steel screws. The pipe tool is 4 carbon fiber, 8 refined gold, and 20 copper ingots.
Oh, you can set up water sprinklers. That's cool.
Oh, material processor.
Yeah, that's the
Advanced mortar and
Mortar-
pestle.
yeah, it's the mortar and pestle on fast mode, and it does a couple of extra recipes.
Okay. Cool. Alright, so... what do you need now? You need all the stone and stuff put in the cement mixer. It's perhaps just standing there, I'm not sure why.
I am in the menu screen. I'm in the blueprints
You're having a look as well. I've started some cement being made. I'm going to go mine some more stone because apparently we need more.
Oh, the deep mining ore scanner is in tier 4, and that needs 4 electronics to craft.
So what do we need for the electronics? Is there anything we can be prepping for now?
Lots of gold, copper, hideous amounts of copper, and lots of epoxy and stuff.
I can't remember what was required for the carbon paste as well.
So one electronics requires 1 gold bar, 3 copper bars, 2 organic resin, and 2 epoxy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's the organic
you've got
resin.
the
What was needed for the organic resin again?
That one is wood and oxide.
Oxide. That's the other thing I have to go collect. Okay. So yeah, we need stacks and stacks of oxide.
20 and some more rope.
I'm so glad we did make the decision to travel here as quickly as possible.
Yeah, because the building a base back where we were would have been pretty much a waste of time.
Pretty much.
Although our halfway point was probably a little bit more built up than what I was thinking we were going to do, but
I don't think we wasted much time there though, because the stuff that we built up was not stuff that took long to build up. Like an oxide dissolver hardly took much time. And it was useful having the the longbows while we were in snow. Because I can never remember which bits of snow have leopards and which have bears. I did not want to take on a polar bear with a simple bow. Yeah, Kevin, this may well be one of the missions where Pav and I might upgrade our base to stone. Considering we're probably in this one for the long haul. And it may well be that in the next stream we'll have to do like missions to head off to collect stuff from caves that are further afield. Or even deep mining, depending on how much we need.
yeah, we are gonna need to do quite a lot of mining.
Yeah, which means possibly getting us both steel pickaxes is highish on the list.
Yes. We will have to.
Yeah, we've got to gather a lot of stuff. We're going to need a lot of concrete too.
One epoxy short.
What you making at the moment?
I just made the concrete
nice.
furnace.
Nice. While aluminium does not get you carbon, is aluminium required in the production of carbon fiber, which is effectively what the carbon paste is? Because there are a whole lot of things like that where unusual, unexpected metals are actually required for either
carbon
enzymatic
paste.
type effects, like catalytic effects, and things like that.
Carbon paste needs 1 silica, 1 aluminium ingot, 4 organic resin,
Yeah.
and 2 epoxy.
I'm talking real world. I wonder whether there's the reason they picked aluminium is that it may well be involved in the production of carbon fiber. I have no idea how carbon fiber is produced.
I see you, Naomi.
Yeah, see you now. Oh, dang it. Broke my iron pickaxe. Well, I'm glad you suggested building a bigger base.
Yeah.
We're really going to need it.
Do we want to? Oh, it's not quite. Can we sleep, or is it not late enough yet?
It is late
No, we
enough.
can.
So, off to hunt for oxides.
I need to go and find some coal. I saw some. I just need to go back to that cave.
Did you notice that I'd put some coal in the crafting bench?
Oh, you did? Oh.
Yep. Not a lot, but there's a little bit there, so you could possibly get some steel started before you leave.
Sweet.
Yeah, I saw a boulder when we were on our way. I'm like, yeah, let's grab a little bit of this while we're on our way. I think it makes sense. I wonder if this one's mostly supposed to be difficult because of the collection side of things.
Hmm.
Or if it's going to be difficult because we have to manage to get 50 cave worm scales.
Yeah, I'm assuming at some point we're gonna have to
Go and farm them.
and we're probably gonna have to fight. I'm assuming we're gonna have to fight a big worm at some point, probably.
Yeah, but they haven't sent us into the desert. And I haven't seen one of them outside the desert. Doesn't mean there aren't, but... Unless there's some, like, super cave worm.
Yeah, because maybe one of the big caves has like a medium size, but like not like the big one, but like a halfway between the two.
Something more like the ones we were fighting in the snow. They were a little bit... but just a bit tougher.
Okay, I have emptied my bags and I'm off to go mining.
Well, I have collected 280 oxide so far. It really is a lot of worm loot.
I have got a few worm thingies I've picked up in the bottom corner of the crafting bench.
That's 151 organic resin queued up. Decent start, I think. Do you want me to queue up more steel with the remaining coal?
Yeah, sure.
Because we're going to need a lot of steel, aren't we?
Yeah, and get that steel in the furnace so it's smelting.
Yep.
Yeah, it's got 3 coal nodes in it, so I'll have a bit when I get back.
Hang on. I do want to use that one. Let's go get some firewood.
I'll leave the gold until I've got a better pickaxe.
What was I doing? I was putting, yeah, wood in here. Aw, so pretty. As I throw my garbage over the rail. Am I... How much is a lot of organic resin? Like, how much is a point where you're like, yeah, you probably don't need to worry about that for a while?
The amount that you queued up before is probably
Like
all right for
150?
now. Yeah.
I might just go and collect enough wood to do the rest of the oxide that I put in there. Just trying to tick jobs off as you tick other ones off so that we can, hopefully when we come back to this session, feel like we actually made some headway this time.
Because we don't have too much longer left.
No. Where'd you go, wood? Yeah, the campfire in the doorway is not ideal, is it? I probably should fix that.
Yeah.
Oops, lost my tree. Steeldor just said, shh. If they don't move the fire out of the doorway, maybe we'll get the excitement like we got last time. Well, we won't get the excitement like we got last time if we move it. That was pretty funny and pretty exciting, trying to fight that fire.
Yes.
That was pretty intense. That was hilarious. I looking back on it, I did enjoy it. Even at the time, I think I sort of enjoyed it. Because I was like, oh, can we do this? Can we succeed? I don't know.
It was a rather intense moment.
Yeah, wasn't it ever? Okay, bacon doesn't go on the drying rack. Good to know.
Either I missed it in the settings, but I really wish there was, like, you know how like F used to be like the take all key as well as the open inventory key?
Yeah, I don't know that there is a take all key.
Yeah,
Or if there is, I
wish
don't
there
know
was
what it
a
is.
separate key that I could bind that was for take all, because would be nice to have.
Ooh.
Hey, guess what I just found?
What'd you find?
Exotics node.
Oh, nice. Like one of the little...
Hand mineable ones, yeah.
Oh, cool. Cool. That's probably enough sticks. As they make 1,000.
And Charlie's saying hello.
No, that's not Charlie. That's one of the neighbour's dogs. I think that's
Okay.
the Kelpie next door, it sounded like. Charlie's bark is a lot deeper than that. She weighed 30... Was it? I think it was 38.8 kilos when I took her to the vet yesterday. Which is fairly hefty. Yeah, I like big dogs. I prefer them over the smaller dogs. Because I grew up with dogs like Saint Bernards and Bernese Mountain Dogs, Labrador, etc. I think the smallest dog I had growing up was the Kelpie Cross Alsatian. Yes, Charlie equals house horse. I was going to grab some of this. Turn some of that into more epoxy. That should be a moderate supply of epoxy for a while. This needs more silica. We're going to make more concrete. Do we need silica for anything but concrete?
I think didn't I say the carbon paste needed it?
Okay, so I should probably go out and collect some more silica because from looking through the things, there were a few bits and pieces that needed concrete, and without the... And I don't know that 40 is going to be enough. A teacup Yorkie would probably get squashed, not intentionally, but accidentally by Charlie. Because I'm pretty sure they're about the size of her foot. Yes, Dalmatians would typically a bit of a challenge to look after, from what I understand. Sadly, to keep the breed lines with the spots and all proper, they're quite inbred because they've never been a massively popular breed. So they've got a lot of the skin and hip and stuff problems from what I remember. I mean, most pure breeds do these days. Which is sad. Yeah, the trouble that, like, while Charlie is part Great Dane, an adult Great Dane will be quite careful around little puppies. Charlie is a puppy, so she forgets that she's big. That's probably enough of that. That's enough of that. I need to make a little fake sort of saddle for Charlie so I can stick my space engineer on it and take a photo. So I was joking about doing that sort of thing, but with an elf for Christmas. Not sure why an elf would be riding Charlie, but, you know, seems less weird than Santa. silica. Maybe a silica.
You guys are wild splitsy. And trudging back to base with more ores. I'm overweight, so it's going a little slow.
Right. Sorry if I'd seen you and not been completely distracted by just sprinting.
All good.
Yeah.
I was almost there. I'm overweight by my own choice, so I can't complain.
Yeah, if you, like, because so often games let you get so overweight that the penalty stops being relevant because you're kind of carrying so much, it saves you 6 trips.
Yeah.
But you may as well just suffer it.
And Icarus does do that a bit.
It does, but it does eventually stop you from moving as well. So at least it has a limit. Seriously, Wes? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm stuck in a tree. Should probably go skirt along the edges. But I'd had quite good luck just running around before. Yes, Pav coming in with more oars than a Viking longboat.
Okay, so in the very bottom of the cupboard, there is 11 exotic ore.
Oh, cool.
That was probably why I was like, wait, because the exotic ore is like stupidly heavy.
Ah, right.
Okay, hopefully we should have enough steel and make them steel pickaxes now.
Found another few boulders of silica, so I should be able to make a bit more concrete. Pav, you're still at home, yeah?
Yeah, I'm at the base.
Okay, I'll be back there shortly.
And you will find yourself a steel pickaxe
Cool.
in the anvil.
Because yeah, I thought maybe we could talk through what we still need to do so we have an idea on how long it all might take so that we can try and figure out when we'll do this next. So I suspect we probably don't really want to be waiting a fortnight before we do it. But that depends how busy we get in the next bit. And I made myself overweight. Let's ditch that and let's ditch that. Yeah, we do need a little bit of glass too. That's right. I do have to
But
remember
we
to...
have to get to the fabricator, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
So, I don't know, maybe the next thing we start working on is, now we can make steel, we probably should start working on crafting the fabricator.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Get the fabricator, then we can get the water set up. Because really, actually, we just need the fabricator, the water, and then a generator.
Now I've got a steel pickaxe. I can go and mine the gold and stuff that we need to
Yeah.
start. Oh, I got enough time to do another run to
I
cave to have
might
the
actually
gold.
wrap up though, Pav. Actually,
Oh, okay.
sorry, man.
All good.
Yeah, I think I just, rather than stressing myself out, having to rush and get places. But yeah,
Okay.
we'll have Pav and I'll have a bit of a chat about when we can come back and get the remaining bits. Maybe we'll even manage to figure out a time to bring Capac along so he can complete this mission as well. depending on when it lines up. But we will come back to this one, because we can! Because the mission time is in-game! So we don't have to rush it and figure out how we'll finish it in the next 6 days. Pav, you no solo stream this week because you're working Monday, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Cool. I will be back with Wrong Way Up on Monday. And of course, RimWorld on Tuesday and other such things. And Pav and I will work out when we're going to play this next. And I'll make sure I tweet about it. And assuming Discord's not dead like it was at the start of this stream, post there too. So there's all that and plenty more to come. And we will see you then.
See ya.
Thanks for coming, everybody. Sorry it was a short one, but hopefully it was a bit of fun. I think I had some fun. I reckon we're pretty well prepped for next time.
Alright. You want to stay standing there for a second?
Sure, you getting a picture?